I'm going to tell you about Medindia. Let me introduce myself. I'm the chief editor and director of this site called Medindia. I'm also the president currently of the Tamil Nadu chapter of Telemedicine Society of India. I run a large NGO called Mohan Foundation, which promotes organ donation in the country. I'm the managing trustee. Currently, I'm the president-elect of Indian Society of Organ Transplantation. By profession, I'm a urologist and a transplant surgeon. I practice in Chennai at Madras Metropolitan Hospital. So I have multiple affiliations, and I'm very passionate about using of technology to provide healthcare, to improve healthcare. I'm involved with many initiatives to promote telemedicine and teleconsultation in this country so that we can reach out to the remotest of areas in our country. So let's talk about Medindia, the health and wellness website. Briefly to tell you about Medindia, Medindia is among the top 10 health websites from India and South Asia in the health category. It has over 260,000 registered members, which includes 60,000 doctors. And more recently, almost 250 virtual paid subscription from doctors to use Medindia for the advantage to do teleconsultations. This is the homepage of Medindia, which you see. Very graphic and a lot of information. And our byline is empowering better health. And our vision has been empowering people globally with authentic, trusted health information to help them lead healthier and happier lives. We have a high domain authority and visibility. We have almost 1.44 million pages listed on Google. Every day, we get more than 150,000 visitors who come to Medindia looking for information, which annually accounts for 55 million page views. And this comes from 236 countries, of which 65% is from India, as you see in this analysis. And rest 35% comes from overseas, including English-speaking countries like US, England, and so on. We do get traffic from non-speaking English countries too. I said we are a high domain authority site. We are a high domain authority site. What does it mean? It means that search engines gives us credibility for its information because we are a trusted site. We've been there for a long time. And that's why search engines give us very high credibility. And our domain authority on search engines is 73, which is much higher than all the funded sites like Practo, Library, and so on in India. We have a good social media presence. We're not so, we don't promote ourselves so much on social media, but we do have a fair presence on social media, including over 10,000 subscribers on YouTube and 50,000 odd fans on Facebook and some fans on Pinterest as well. Our repository of content contains more than 1 million pages. We have over 500,000 health news, almost 10,000 health conditions and diseases information, almost 2,000 lifestyle and wellness articles. We also have almost 300,000 listings on our health directories. We have over 300 videos, animations, over 3,000 very good health tips, health quotations to inspire people. We have over 114,000 drug pages of information and almost 8,000 pages of database and diet and nutrition articles. A huge repository of information. Many health applications are available on Medindia. They're very interactive health calculators, and I'll show you what I mean by that. We also give consumers who register with Medindia My Health page. Is again a very powerful page to take care of health. We give doctors a virtual clinic to help them practice telemedicine, and we give them an app for teleconsultation. How does a consumer find Medindia? Let's say there's a 50-year-old person who has a family history of diabetes and is worried, and is wondering whether he could have diabetes too. So he goes on to internet, makes a search, and he adds up on a site like Medindia, When you push diabetes mellitus, Medindia comes up and shows them a risk assessment calculator they can take to find out what the risks are. And then they visit this page of diabetes risk assessment calculator. And this page of Medindia will ask them certain questions about the gender, about the age, about any family history, what is your waist circumference, that's a risk factor. What is the daily routine? Do they do a little bit of exercise or not? And then they give them a risk calculation saying that your diabetes score is 80, you're at a higher risk of diabetes, and we recommend you the following. And if the person wishes, then they can also consult a doctor on Medindia. We provided many health educational videos, on Medindia, and these are 2 short videos. We give a disclaimer.
Diabetes is also called as diabetes mellitus, is a condition that results from cholesterol, physical inactivity and unhealthy diet, overweight and heredity. That pregnancy complication, long-term dependent diabetes is the most common type of diabetes in which the body does not produce enough insulin or the produced insulin does not function properly. Gestational diabetes, a woman who never diabetes can damage the tiny blood vessels in the kidney.
So this is about a 6 or 8 minutes video on diabetes just to explain. This is another video on hypertension.
Hypertension or high blood pressure is defined as consistently elevated blood pressure exceeding 140 mmHg. Facts of hypertension are aging, high intake of salt, hereditary, obesity, smoking, and kidney failure.
This is another 5 minutes video. These are short videos, educational videos for the consumers to understand their health condition better so that they can take care of their health. We also provide health tips for health intervention, for behavioral changes. We provide them in Hindi and in English. This is on coronavirus. This is on prevention of kidney stones in Hindi. This is for memory. This is for bones. This is on diabetes during pregnancy. How exercise helps the brain power. How to keep your heart healthy. How to take care of your belly fat. Smoking risks. Olive oil. So all these messages are evidence-based and they are coming from medical journals. We have a good multimedia section. We have infographics. We have more than 100 common topics, health infographics. This is on iron deficiency anemia. You can create one if you have skills. We give you tools for this to write the content. We also have slide shows. This is on anti-aging food. This is on animation. We all have animation. This is on angioplasty. Then we give assessment to the consumers to assess the knowledge, medical knowledge. And this is again on assessing the knowledge on belly fat. And there are 10 questions in this assessment. Like visceral fat is a fat under the skin, yes or no, and then they submit. And after the 10 questions, they get this answer. They get this final assessment. Total questions 10, correct questions answered 8, your score is 80%, average score is 7, whatever. Comments, very good. People participated, how many participated, what is the maximum score, what is the above average score, and so on. So you can compare your score. So this is also, again, we have more than 350 health quizzes like this on Medindia. So we empower consumers by providing them with a My Health page I told you about. We should provide them with personalized health articles. So if they have diabetes, they will get diabetes information. It also gives them a health diary to write about their daily health. There are instant health risk assessment as you saw, life assessment tools. We also provide them with the electronic health record to keep, the health tutorials which you just saw. If you want to lose weight, there's a calorie and exercise tracker. There's a food activity journal. And then you can have a online video consultation with a doctor, consumers can. And even if you become a subscriber, there are no ads on Medindia. So a consumer will get this kind of selection of topics. And when they first enter Medindia, they are given 64 topics to select from. and they can select, let's say, diabetes, and as they select that, immediately a diabetes page, a diabetes information will be provided to them. And that's how we provide very personalized health information to consumers to take care of their health. So there's no information overload. We empower doctors with a virtual clinic. It's a paid subscription clinic where we give them a lot of free services, plus we give them a teleconsultation. We give them an app for that, and there's a payment from the patients as well. This also takes care of the appointments, both for clinic appointments and for teleconsultations. We provide them, these doctors, with a free homepage on Medindia, which will help them get visibility, and then we give their patients a patient page, patient education page, just like the customized health page which you saw earlier. So what do? We take care of the journey of a patient, from creating awareness. Instead of asking around, we create awareness on the net, consultation with the doctor, ordering investigation, treatment. We also, after the patient has left the doctor's clinic, we give them a personalized wellness information for self-care, and this is a very strong area of Medindia, until the patient feels better. So Medindia, takes care of full patient journey, from creating awareness about a medical condition to finding the right specialist, to booking an appointment and facilitating consultation. And it takes care of their post-care or self-care after they left the doctor by providing them a personalized microsite, wellness site. So Medindia works like a health information buddy for a patient in the entire journey. The information itself on Medindia is authentic and trusted. We have this Health on Net certification for about 10 years, which means the information is published information, is validated by healthcare professional, and is certified on with the compliance with internationally accepted standards. And that's why HONCode, we are subscribed to HONCode every year, and we go through a validation process when you subscribe to HONCode. So Medindia's advantage for an author who works for Medindia is that the author's names are acknowledged on all the published material on the site. And this is one of the, that's why we have the HONCode kind of certification on Medindia. So here you see an article on Mediterranean diet, and here you'll see that the author here is acknowledged by Medindia. This was published on 25th of August this year. And all the profile of authors are published on Medindia. And these are profiles of the authors, and also profiles of authors who have stopped working for Medindia, who used to work for Medindia. Their profile continues to exist on Medindia. That's the great advantage of working for Medindia, especially if you're a healthcare professional, where publishing matters so much. Medindia follows a web publishing process, and let me tell you a little bit about this. We first identify a new topic which will have impact on health. Then research is done by Medindia team to find out what the topic, how it should be written. A template is prepared, and that template is sent to the content provider. And the creation of the topic is undertaken. The graphic designers work on the graphics simultaneously. Once the topic has been submitted by the content person, then it's checked for copyright. The article is graded by the editorial team. The article is enhanced. Then it's reviewed by the medical review team. Then the topic is made available on Medindia's site. Comments are invited by experts and consumers. There's an ongoing review process. We watch every health topic which goes on the website very closely. And then updation of the topic is taken regularly from time to time. The whole content development process is followed. All the articles are checked for quality, for grammar, for spellings. If you find any grammar or spelling error anywhere on Medindia, please report to us immediately. Everybody is responsible for quality as far as Medindia is concerned, every content provider, because quality can't be taken care of by one person. Being a health website, it is very important to provide authentic, trusted information. If you're not very sure about the information, don't publish it. Publish it is what we say. We also take notice of any plagiarism, any copyright issues. We are very severe on that. So kindly don't cut and paste material from one place to another place. It has to be original, it has to be in your own words, not necessarily fancy, simple English is enough for us, Medindia. So when you write for Medindia, remember, you're writing for an international health website, because the content reaches out to over 236 countries, as you saw. And your name is also there on the content. So it is very important as a content provider for you to look at your article, revise it, doubly check before you submit it. And once it's published, keep an eye on it, keep checking it. Because we all are a part of a bigger team and everybody's contribution is important. Thank you. Welcome to Medindia family. I hope you enjoy your working with Medindia. It's a big health website. As a content provider, you have a huge responsibility out there. Remember, what you write can make a difference in someone's life. So whatever you write, please, I keep repeating this, make sure that content is well written, is authentic, and you're sure of what you write. If you're not very sure, please check with us so that the wrong information is not provided to someone out there. Thank you.